It was revealed a few days ago that 3 weeks ago, President Obama secretly ordered covert operations in Libya. An administration official tells Fox that the CIA already has boots on the ground in Libya, something the president didn't tell the American people when he spoke to us about it last night, but something Freedom Watch's intelligence sources have been saying for a few weeks. And as you just heard from Colonel Anthony Schaefer tonight, this is nothing new. Similar operations were executed during the enforcement of no-fly zones in Bosnia and Iraq, which contributed to the evolution of the conflicts there. Iraq, notably, began as a UN operation in 1991. That's 20 years ago, and spiraled into a near decade-long enforcement of a no-fly zone and weapons inspection regime that eventually became nearly another decade of unconstitutional and war and illegal occupation. There are still more than 100,000 American boots on the ground in Iraq. More on that history at another time. But the point is, these things have consequences. And it's not just the CIA that operates clandestinely overseas. During the Vietnam War, the U.S. military engaged in a secret war in Cambodia, a bombing campaign aimed at routing out the Viet Cong, which the largely drafted American armed forces were fighting in one of a series of illegal, unconstitutional wars in the last century. The bombing campaign in Cambodia, as you may recall, destabilized the region, creating the space for Pol Pot and his murderous Khmer Rouge regime to seize power and commit one of the largest auto-genocides, that's the systematic murder of your own people, in modern history. His forces slaughtered more than 2.5 million of their own people. It was another spectacular example of the unintended consequences of American military adventurism.